Take a seat.
"50 students, 10 schools, 24 hours. Welcome to the Straits Times National Schools Newspaper Competition 2008.
You guys will be expected to produce a publication by the end of this 24 hours.
Actually, 10 schools have been shortlisted to come down for a 24-hour competition. Okay, during these 24 hours, they will be expected to produce a 4-page publication, and based on different assignments that we've given them. So they will be attending press conference, they will be doing a poll story, they will be basically interviewing different personalities, and they will be doing a photo story. Well, it's been going on for 4 years, and every year the competitors basically up the ante. It's becoming more exciting. The pressure builds up as the night progresses. Okay, it's an exciting grand prize. Not only do they win $3,000 cash to be split amongst themselves, but they get to win a 3-week internship at the Straits Times.
In is actually a publication meant for you guys, targeted at you guys, secondary school students. Okay, it's a 16-page tabloid-sized newspaper, and it gets distributed every Monday. Little red dot is like the sister publication to In. Inside this folder, you will find a program sheet, okay, indicating what time you're supposed to gather at any point in time for whichever assignment. Okay, let's refer to your program. We are now at 10:34.
And the kids really seemed to get into the thick of the action. I decided to follow the Raffles Girls School, not because of any preference, but because it seemed the most organized. Let's go meet them now.
I'm Miranda.
I'm Shi.
I'm Lillian.
Hi, I'm Esther.
And I'm Karen.
What we want to do right now is to actually, get all our plans, like our background information done first, because in order to really get to know this Isabelle Li, whom we're going to interview for the press conference, they have a lot of background information to read up about.
I want to know the edge Singapore had over Moscow that made us win, and how we're going to maintain the edge and keep making good progress towards our 2010 goal.
Maybe because it's in the morning, everyone seems a bit lethargic, so we were thinking of maybe during the press conference they could kickstart it or something, to get the ball rolling. And we're really new to this newspaper form of writing, so we're quite tight now. We don't have a lot of time to do this, so we'll try to fit it in between traveling time. When we're traveling from one place to another, maybe we can, see someone there. And
are you guys going to call your friends?
Yeah, that's a last resort though.
24 hours. What's your experience writing news? Anybody? Hands up.
Very, very tough fight this year. We had about over 20 entries, and we had to narrow it down to 10. And we go with the language and the layout and design and the content of each publication. And this year, all that stuff was really competitive. We've really seen over the years that there's been a huge improvement year on year. You see things like graphics being done and poetry and a lot of thought given to what the reader is going to need or use or want to read or be interested in. The competition is just crazy. They're very keen. I think that the schools, they have only one mission, and that is to beat Raffles Institution. They just want to gang up and just want to beat Raffles because they are the team to beat. So who do you want to beat? They'll say Raffles must die. They're just it's quite venomous. I wouldn't go too near them because they're just a bit crazy. We purposely set the bar high this year, higher, and they're hungry. I can see that they want to win.
And it's time for assignment 1, a mock press conference with Mr Teo Ser Luck, Senior Parliamentary Secretary, Community Development, Youth and Sports, on the International Olympic Committee Coordination Commission's latest assessment of Singapore's preparation for the 2010 Summer Youth Olympics.
I'm Anna from Cedar Girls.
I want to ask, the closure of roads during the F1 affected many people. So how do you think the facilities used during YLG is going to affect people?
I would like to look at it in another way. It will affect, right? It will affect some inconvenience, but it will also be part of an educational process where our citizens would actually learn about accommodating some of these major events and to be more understanding. So far, so good. We're in the process. We have we have less than 2 years to go. The Youth Olympic Games will be held in 2010. You know when? When? August, when? Correct. 14-26, very good. Asian Youth Games? When? Okay, that's a separate games. That's going to be next year. That's going to be 2009 Asian Youth Games and then Youth Olympic Games. So two big games, two big youth sports games in Singapore, multi-sports games in Singapore. So it will be a very exciting time. I think for all of you here, you are into reporting, journalism, and if you like this, there's a young journalist program, and we have already signed the young correspondence programs from ST. We already signed all of you up to actually participate in the Youth Olympic Games a young journalist program. They'll put you through a sort of a training program, and then to give you all the content so that you can report about the Youth Olympic Games and the build-up. So we're planning through that. So you can participate as a young journalist for the Youth Olympics.
Alexander Li from SGI.
Yes.
So first, the unavoidable question. There have been rumours that University Town, the place to house the athletes, would be delayed. There have been rumours. And with the impending financial crisis, the threats of a global recession, the biggest in over 80 years, does your committee predict any setbacks? And if so, how will the committee plan to handle these implications?
We are no longer going to be at University Town to have the Games Village. It's already moved to NTU. Yeah. So I don't know where the rumors came from, but there is no such rumors as far as I know. And it's still work in progress. We're still on track. We're meeting the milestones. You can be assured the Games Village will be ready.
Jonathan from Wayne Secretary. Can you elaborate more on how the idea of Singapore hosting the Youth Olympic Games conceptualized?
First, we have to understand what is the motivation behind IOC when they come up with the concept of the Youth Olympic Games, right? They wanted a Olympic Games that is not like the Summer Olympic Games where competitions is the priority, where you know that now sports are getting very complicated. When money is involved and when money and business is involved, then you have doping, you have a lot more other scandals and undesirable outcome. They felt that we need to have a Olympic Games or a Youth Olympic Games that inculcate the right value, fair sportsmanship, anti-doping, and the values, bring back the values of the Olympism to the youth, start them young. So, the Olympic oath of, it's Pierre de Coubertin oath, and he always believes in participation and the process rather than the victory and the triumph. So that value itself has to be inculcated back into the Olympic Games and to the young people, so they understand that these values must stay. These Olympic values must continue to stay so that Olympic Games can survive for the future. When we won the Olympic silver medal, excited now, y'all? Excited? Yes. Excited? Who's not excited? Also, tell me the truth. Who's not excited about the silver medal in the Olympics? Who's not excited? No problem, no. Who's not excited? Who is excited? Put out your hand. So many. Sure or not? Sure or not? You're excited? No problem, no. Don't have to be politically correct. I know there is some sense of, hey, are we winning it or not? But then again, you see the larger impact. Singapore's name is up there. Today when I go to China, I say I come from Singapore. I say, wow, 真好, very good. 你们很厉害，你们的新加坡有这个体育系统的制度，可以培养冠军。They didn't say I import talent to win the medal. They say Singapore has a system that can groom a champion. 你say 你带给我们的球员机会，你带给世界运动员机会。Someone we haven't heard from, yeah.
Hi, I'm Esther from RGS. I wanted
we need to build the momentum from now to the games and make sure that after the games we leave a legacy. I think from now to the Youth Olympic Games, there will be activities in the schools as well as at the community. We'll organize different kind of events. We'll get the youth sector organization to organize as well. We are very lucky to be in this generation because Olympic Games has existed since 1896. We're in this generation to be able to witness it in our hometown.
It was like a completely new experience of what we usually write in school because we had a magazine. Now it's like we're covering a press conference. It's very interesting.
Take a seat.